A checksum is a string of characters and numbers generated by running a cryptographic hash function against a file or other data. You can use this generated output, or checksum, to verify that a file is genuine, error-free and has not been changed from its original source. Wikipedia explains a checksum as a small-sized datum derived from a block of digital data for the purpose of detecting errors that may have been introduced during its transmission or storage. The most popular Linux command to create a checksum from a file is the md5 sum command. It uses the MD5 message digest algorithm to produce a 128-bit hash value from the contents of a file. As an example, let's take the string Putorius and generate a checksum from it. The output, a long string of characters, is the checksum. It is followed by a dash, which in this case stands for standard input (stdin). If you were running a checksum against a file, the name would be listed instead of a dash. Now, let's change the input string slightly by capitalizing the letter P. As you can see, MD5 sum generated a completely different checksum, even with a simple change. Now, let's run another experiment on a file. To run a checksum on a file is simple. Just evoke MD5 sum followed by the name of the file. Here we generated a checksum of a text file containing all 185 lines of the short story Harrison Bergeron by Kurt Vonnegut. If we edit the file and change one character, the checksum will change. Let's change one random letter G in the file to a letter R and run the checksum again. Even though we only made a very small change in the file, the checksum is dramatically different. This allows you to easily notice that the file has changed. In-depth analysis of hashing algorithms is beyond the scope of this tutorial. However, it is important to know that not all algorithms are created equally. For example, MD5 has well-documented weaknesses. The new Core Utilities package that provides the MD5 sum utility also offers utilities that offer different algorithms and higher bit hash values. The following utilities all work the same way and should be available on any Linux system. SHA-256 and SHA-512 are recommended for most applications and generally considered secure. For instance, CentOS and Kali Linux both require the use of SHA-256 sum to check the integrity of its ISO files. Here is an example using the SHA-256 sum utility. It works exactly the same as MD5 sum. A common use for a checksum is verifying the downloaded file. For example, let's say you wanted to install the latest Kali Linux. When you get to the Kali downloads page, you will notice they provide a SHA-256 checksum for each file. Once you have the file downloaded, you check the integrity of the file by running SHA-256 sum and comparing the results with the hash on the website. If the strings match, the file has downloaded successfully and has not been altered since the folks at Kali created the checksum. Checking the integrity of a file is an important step in ensuring a secure system, specifically when downloading files from the internet. In this article we discussed how to generate a checksum and how to use it for a file integrity check. Now that you know how to use them, you should read up on hashing algorithms. If you enjoyed this video tutorial, please like and subscribe. Don't forget you can always visit www.putorius.net for a text version of this and many more tutorials.